concrete for the floor for the garage is being poured as well as the sidewalks, and I'm not going to be here. I hired someone to do it. I did all the prep work, and I'm going to show you in a second. I just wanted to give you a look at the BMW, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm even fine with the profile. You don't need to lower it, especially here in Michigan, and this thing's all-wheel drive, so it looks fine. That combination turned out fantastic. So, all right, let's go check it out. So, maybe you're asking, what's going on? Looks like it might have rained a little bit last night too. We got some water on there. So what we have here is we got 2 inches of foam, and then we got rebar on top, and those two spots right there are for the extended depth for the lift. That's where the lift is going to go. So the concrete there is going to be about 5.5 inches, 6 inches deep. And then we got my door over there, and then it's going to be ramped, and I also put the rebar there, the mesh, wire mesh, whatever you want to call it. And then they'll remove that wood and they'll transition out and blend in right here, so I can basically drive through. So basically you can come, that door is still going to be there. I'm going to rebuild that one as well, but there's going to be a bigger door there, a 9-foot wide door there, 8 feet high, and then you'll be able to drive through the lift, and then I can pull out. So if I have my car sitting in here and I need to pull something in there, I can take my car and drive it straight out here and basically onto this pad back here, and then pull in whatever here on the lift, like my truck or the BMW or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be done today, and I'm not gonna get any on video. So what you're gonna see is before, and obviously you can see the sidewalk here, and then the transition between the two. I did everything you see. I did all of this. I had some assistance from my neighbor, but I did most of it myself. A little bit of help here and there. A lot of work, almost a month. I'd have a normal job, so I would go home, or go to work, go home, and then I'd work on this a little bit almost every single day, and then every weekend. So it's been about a month. So if you consider all the time I've spent in the past month, I probably saved myself overall about $3,000, even after paying for this. I'm paying the labor to have the concrete poured, which is $1,700 to do 10 yards of concrete. Even after paying for that, I still saved about $3,000 to $3,500, versus if I had to pay someone to do everything you see to bring it to this level. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, I hand dug all this, leveled this all out, used a compactor and stuff, but yeah, and I used a trailer to bring most of this material in here. Actually, almost all of the material came in here. I did have 3 yards of pea gravel dumped here underneath, but I brought in 4 yards on that trailer over there, 1 yard at a time, and hand dug it, and hand through the pea gravel. Yeah, it's been quite the adventure. So yeah, can't wait till this thing's done. It's getting cold. It's only 40 degrees this morning. So I got one more row on top of here of the block to do. And then once that's done, I can go through and I can fill. I'm going to drop some rebar in there. I'm going to backfill all the holes of the block with concrete. Just mix it in a 5-gallon bucket and pour it in. And then I can put my walls on top of that. Well, I'll add my hurricane ties on top of that. And then I can build my walls up from there. So after this is done, the concrete's poured, I got to cut it. So I'll probably have to wait maybe 5 days or so. And then I have to cut some stress cracks in it, or stress relief cracks, so to speak. I ended up doing like 3 in here, and then he should be running them in here as he does it, so I won't have to worry about the outside, but I do have to do that pad over there. And then once that's done, then I can put the walls up, or the block on the outside up, and pour that in. So by the end of October, I want to have the concrete work 100% done. And then depending on what happens, I don't know where he's going to be at with his over there, I might start building this one up. So he got started working 7/12s. It's 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So he's extremely busy. All right. Well, the concrete is poured. I was gone on a road trip. Did a little brewery tour this weekend. And here's what the concrete looks like. And obviously my dog. She likes to follow me around everywhere. So this is what we got so far. There's my ramp onto my new pad. You know, I did this slab here. So this is basically the approach out of it, so I can basically drive through if I want to. I'm going to add another row of block down here. Basically, I'm going to have a 36-inch entry door over there, and then the regular garage door over there, and then another row of block over there, obviously. So not too bad. I have a little bit of cleanup to do. On top of a bunch of the block, there's a little bit of concrete that I gotta kind of chip off just to make sure that I can get a nice bond with the second row of block. But it's getting there. And now she's talking. What? What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What? 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 What do you want? You wanna go inside? You gonna go inside? Okay. Alright. Okay, stay tuned for the rest of it. I'm gonna finish up the block and then we'll have to see where we are with the neighbors. He says he's gonna get his board. Once we get that board, we're gonna start building that one over there, and I'll keep you in touch with that one as well. But here's mine so far. So it turned out pretty good. There's a little small low spot right there, but that's to be expected. It happens. So, I mean, I don't want it to happen, but what are you gonna do, you know? It's hard to do these things nice and perfectly flat. So that and the cabinets are gonna be underneath that area anyway, so I'm not really concerned about it. So, but I got a little bit of cleanup to do. Actually, a lot of cleanup to do. I'll probably spend a few days doing that, cleaning up here and there. Gotta put the trim and stuff back on the shed, clean the siding off the shed, and the back side of the shed. I gotta run a saw. I gotta put some cuts in there for stress relief because we get frost here. I gotta cut some slots in the approach ramp over there, and then cut some sections in the pad behind the shed over there, which is where my trailer's gonna sit. So, thanks for watching.